Hello there, so I've got another rig. This is based on Def Leppard's song called Hysteria. So this particular rig, I've added quite a few equalisations, and the reason why that is trying to get the tone sounding very much like they do the original recording of this song. It's quite difficult really replicating and most of Def Leppard songs. If you're in a rock band and you're a single guitarist, that's fine. You generally have to play most of the rhythm yourself. But if you're in a band with two guitarists, it's slightly different, because when you listen to this particular song, in fact, to be honest with you, most Def Leppard songs really, the guitars are tracked so much. And what I mean by that is there's not just one guitar part. You've got 6, 7, 8, possibly even 9, 10 guitar parts on a single rhythm. And that's what makes the sound fantastic, because it widens the sound and both guitarists sound absolutely brilliant. So in the past, I've played in a band where I just played on my own, and I had to figure out how I'm going to sort of play the particular rhythms. And generally, I always stick to what I played back in the 80s, and it seems to work when you're a single guitarist. When you're in a band with two guitarists, last time I done this, I think I played mostly just the distorted chords with the delay, and I used a tremolo bar, or a whammy bar if you want to call it whammy bar now, which has been reinvented. And it sounds alright. Two guitars, very complementary. It's difficult working out these particular songs for Def Leppard and also Queensryche, Iron Maiden, because their twin guitar sounds are fantastic and they're so tight and they play really, really well together. And so I hope you enjoy this one. So what we'll do is we'll go over the effects. Look at the first compression effect. This is just a default setting. This is the second one, which is a bass EQ. I like this. It actually sounds quite nice on this one, and it gives that particular chorusy sort of Def Leppardy sort of rhythm, which is clean rhythm, which is quite nice. Second EQ is thin, and there's the settings we're using on this one. The next EQ. This one's exactly the same, but what I've done is I've taken a few changes and look at the dB on that one. I've taken that down to 6, and there's a few other settings I think might have changed on that one as well. Using the white boost. The overdrive, or the first overdrive. This is my own tube screamer. But you can, this is my own preset in fact, and I use this one for mostly classic rock, 80s rock in theory, to be honest, and I think I used this a couple of times on the Bryan Adams rigs, the new ones I've created. So they're the settings for this particular effect. DC distortion, it's quite not pairing the distortions up together. I tried the Anxiety Drive, which is a new one which comes with the latest Headrush firmware, and it sounds okay. I'm not warm to it yet, but it's not too bad actually. I just need to play about with that and another distortion. Bearing in mind as we do have the 5150 amps in there now, and so they sound great. So generally you don't need any distortion pedals. So decided to use full gain for this one. Of course, the multi-chorus. I chose this setting because it sounds the nicest actually. I did have a look at the other ones, and to be honest, I did go for stereo, and it just doesn't work, to be honest. And I went for the one I've chosen. I think I quite like it. I think it sounds pretty good actually. dynamic delay. And default stereo for this one. This one really need to play about with this one, to be honest. And I've changed a few settings, and I've took the tails on there actually. Air reverb. That's normally there. I didn't decide to choose anything on that one there. Impulse response. If you don't actually have this one, what I'll do when I upload this rig to my website, I'll add it. It'll be zipped, so you'll get this impulse response in here. But I believe, and I could be wrong, if Nathan McFarlane watches this, and he could probably let us all know, is I'm not sure if this impulse response comes with the latest firmware update, or anybody, even if anybody from Headrush will watch this. If you do, that's great. This is under my own default user folders, you can see there. And they're all of the new IRs, impulse responses. This is my own folder. I think I got this one free. I really can't remember. It was quite a long time ago actually when I got this one. So again, this will be uploaded. So you'll have a copy of this one anyway. Let's go for the output block. An input, and basically the gate's on. Well, it's a default gate setting. I mean, you could take that off if you wanted to. You'd really see really down to yourself, I suppose, really what you prefer. I've got a couple of scenes as well. Got one called clean and one called rhythm. Oh, don't want to go there. There we go. So you can see on there all the settings I've chose for the clean scene. And we've got the rhythm, which is basically distorted rhythm, to be honest, and you can see on there. So please play about with this one. I think it sounds really nice. I've also got another updated rig, and it's very, very similar to this one really in many respects. It's run to you by Brian Adams. It's better than, I think it sounds better than the original one I uploaded a long time, it was a few months ago now. I've got some more Def Leppard ones coming up shortly. So I hope you enjoy this one, and again, thanks again for watching. Please subscribe to my YouTube channel, and let me know if I can make these better, or just let me know what you think. That would be great. Thank you. Bye bye for now.